Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming. The Iowa Saints 10-10 after dropping a game yesterday to Baltimore. Got their big stud Dylan Reed, who's 1-0 with a 2.75 earned run average on the season. Looking to bounce back against Sandy Alcantara. So let's see what the Saints can do right here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Share with a friend if you'd like. But make sure you grab your soda, grab some popcorn.
Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Saints and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Sandy Alcantara will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate is Tyler Pee-wee, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung and missed, and
it's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. O'Neill's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 out, but they always say as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shane Woods. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Matt Country Boy. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dylan Reed, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 2-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out.
3-2 pitch.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Batting second.
Now it'll be number 11. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Another full count pitch home. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Nick Kurtz. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
He's got it. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Standing in now, number 65. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next up, Danny Edwards. And the 2-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Tyler O'Neill will be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Adley Rutschman. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. A wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Welcome back to Baltimore, where the hometown Orioles have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
At the plate now, Tyler Pee-wee grounded to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first down. So the next to bat will be Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Moore leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Holiday ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, David.
Next to hit, David Woods. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. A swing and a miss at a ball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Jackson Holiday. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 37.
Ready now for Baltimore. Wilson. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here now the 2-2. Jeff McNeil would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Shane Woods.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Country Boy.
So next to bat will be Matt Country Boy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there, North is down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Beavers is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2. One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things happen. Neither one glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, number 65. 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
With tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
At the plate, Kalen Moore. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in now, number 11, and he chased it in the dirt. It's down to first, 1 away.
Pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Nick Kurtz, fouled off. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No runs, 2 hits. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
O'Neal.
In now for the O's, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Neill is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Stepping up is Gunnar Henderson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, David Woods. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The 1-1 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
the plate now, Jackson Holliday popped him up. Here comes a left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Wilson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday.
12.
They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So now to the plate, Dylan Beavers lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
In now, Jeff McNeil. Inside and low, 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Iowa is on top here, 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Shane Woods. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Into the box now, Matt Country Boy. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Mountcastle waits on deck. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Full count still. And now number 11 He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Striding in is Nick Kurtz. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill swings and belts it to right. This ball's deep. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate, Jackson Holliday in pitch, and this bounces in.
But he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Number 48 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 48.
Now to the plate, number 65. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Danny Edwards will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2 pen. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Kalen Moore. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Fred Reed will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Wilson. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Saints are out in front here, 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Pee-wee. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Standing in now, Gunnar Henderson. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it, and there's one away.
Out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Shane Woods will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A 1-1 home.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Dylan Beaver.
Now at the plate, Dylan Beavers, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here it comes.
Yeah. 2-2 now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner. Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Woods over at second. Country Boy on at first with 2 down. Hammered the other way to deep right field. O'Neill looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire collection of your day on the mound.
Now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 78.
At the plate now, number 65. 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Three and one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's a solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Danny Edwards. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Iowa is out in front here, 10-3. Now at the plate, here is number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Kurt.
Into the box, Nick Kurtz.
Rutschman.
So here is Adley Rutschman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Woods is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here.
The batter, number 7. Short.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Kalen Moore. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wilson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The center fielder, number 7, Tyler.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tyler Pee-wee, singled in his last at bat. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 to short. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in next, Gunnar Henderson. He bounced out last time up. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a good bounce back. Nick Anderson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now to bat, Tyler O'Neill starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Jackson Holliday. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Saints have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Saints scored 10 runs as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sandy Alcantara couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors, and they left one man on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.